What's up, guys? It's your boy Yoshimitsu coming back at you with another video. So I know it's been a while since my last video. I think it's been about a weekish or so. And I kind of just wanted to take this time to sort of thank you guys for this great 2026 year that I've had. I'll be very honest with you guys. I had no expectation to even start this year. This was never a plan. I just kind of got fed up with just kind of working my job currently. I'm still fed up with it, but that's another video. And I kind of came to the realization that I wanted to do something more. So I started doing this YouTube journey and started doing the live streaming thing, and it's kind of been a lot of fun. Now I admit I haven't been the most consistent with you guys, which I apologize. My intention is to sort of get there in 2026, at least somewhat consistency as I kind of work out the kinks on what my channel is supposed to be. Now, I don't know what to expect when it comes to the ever evolving idea of what my content is. Currently, I still like doing the Let's Plays. I just think they're kind of monotonous for you guys. I do like doing the ranking videos. I feel like those I have the most fun in and the most like fun I have. Um, I have a hard time kind of figuring out what else to do outside of that, just because I don't have as much time as I would like to make these types of videos, and I don't want to do a YouTube channel where I'm like uploading once every month or two. So I'm trying to figure out what's best for me and the channel going forward. But I did want to take some time to sit here and thank you so much for all the support you guys have been giving me. I know this channel didn't grow super like a lot, but I started this in June and I'm at 40 something subscribers now, which is awesome because I remember doing this 10 plus years ago and I didn't get anywhere with it. So I'm actually extremely thankful for everybody who's tuned into any of my videos. And my goal, I believe, and I've kind of gone back and forth with this. And initially, when I started this channel, it was to sort of get rid of the backlog of games I wanted to finish. And it's kind of slowly turned into a lot of half finished games like Oblivion, Grandia, Final Fantasy VIII. You know, a lot of these games that I started playing on this channel because my intention was I'm going to finish them out. And I realized that I'm forcing myself to do something and it's just not working out. So, you know, I think personally there's something to be gained by that, and there's a little bit more reflection I think that's going to go into it. I still think I'm going to do some Let's Plays just because I think that's part of the core content I want to keep doing. I think doing more ranking videos I think will be a lot of fun. I think those are a lot of fun to break up the sort of monotony of everything else. And then I do want to eventually start doing reviews of games. I have a hard time sort of reviewing games because I feel like I have to finish the game to review it. And in all honesty, the only game that I've really finished this year, I've only finished maybe three-ish games this year. And one of them was Pirate Yakuza and Clair Obscur Expedition 33, which I just finished a week ago. So, like, when it comes to finishing games, I am not the greatest. So, in 2026, my first goal is to finish more games. That is my number one goal. Okay, I'm not going to put an arbitrary counter. I'm not going to hold myself to some sort of weird number because I feel like that's just going to pose a lot of unimportant stress on me when this is supposed to be fun. But my goal is to definitely finish more games next year. I do want to get back to reviewing games. I when I first relaunched the channel, I started off with the Fable nostalgia review, and that did very very well. And in all honesty, I don't know if I would even call it a review just because I didn't even actually finish it. I was just kind of going off of like my own nostalgia. So I'm kind of torn on the direction I want to take. And then I had the save point review for the little 8-bit game Rise of the Third Power, and I didn't really enjoy that format. I like the idea of the save point review where I kind of cut it off and then I decide whether it's worth playing or not. Problem is, sometimes I feel like going back and I like to replay it, but I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out, but I definitely want to do more reviews. I also have been sort of working on this really big video. It's about World of Warcraft and what it's kind of like to play it in the modern age as like a fresh, brand new player. I'm actually like working on a script for that, so I think that'll be a really exciting video. I'm gonna be really pumped for that one once I continue working on that. But that's still in the early planning stages, so that's gonna be a ways away. That's more of like a passion project thing, and in all honesty, I don't really know the direction I want to take this. Currently, I'm just kind of throwing. Got that. I don't know what direction I want to take this so far. Mainly just because I'm still trying to figure out. I'm kind of just throwing a lot of things at the walls to you guys right now, and I'm just kind of sticking to see what works. So I'm trying to figure out sort of the direction to take this. I still like video game content, and I still think that's going to be the core of what I do going forward. I just want to come from a sort of unique perspective on it, or like have a different angle when it comes to it. My main thing is like I love the idea of nostalgia. The problem is that nostalgia eventually runs out, and you start just sort of banking on like some sort of weird pseudonym of like, oh, this is nostalgic in a way. Like the Sudeki game, it was nostalgic to an era rather than the game itself. So like there's a big sort of blanket term for nostalgia that I think is fascinating, but I also know that nostalgia is fleeting. It's not like I don't have like pools of nostalgia that I can just keep drawing from. Eventually it's going to run out. So, I don't know if I'm going to continue that sort of angle, but I do want to continue to analyze it with gaming and stuff like that. Because I think now more than ever, nostalgia is a sort of really big part of pop culture, because it just seems like a lot of companies want to cash in on your nostalgia, or they want to make you revisit some sort of feeling back then. It's kind of like, I guess, most marketing and most companies, they just want to like get you in, and so they think that the most slam dunk way is to use nostalgia bait. So this is kind of an angle I've thought about. But yeah, this is kind of a rambling video, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Mainly because, one, I just want to get on here and thank you guys. I know it's not a whole lot of you, but for those of you that do tune into my channel, I am so appreciative. It has been honestly wild to see like some of the stuff, like people comment and like interact with my videos. It's just crazy to see, because I'm absolutely like surprised that it even was like getting anywhere. So even though it's small, like I said, it's a very small group of us right now, but you know, I'm not trying to make this a career or anything. I just want to have fun with it. And I feel like doing this is like a form of therapy a little bit. So, I'm not going to get too into all of that. But, yeah, I just want to get on here and say I appreciate you guys for this past year. 2025 was honestly a pretty great year for this channel specifically. And I hope that I can kind of carry the momentum in 2026 and sort of build more upon that and kind of find more of my footing as we go along. I don't know if Let's Plays will be the only thing on this channel. For now, I'm going to keep doing that just because I think it's quite fun, and I don't think there's a whole lot of RPG players out there that do Let's Plays, and I treat the games with respect, and I try not to make memes out of it. So, that's going to be kind of like my sort of idea going forward. And then obviously the ranking videos, those are not going to go away. I just haven't found any good like tier list yet that I can kind of call upon. So I'm going to be doing more of those. The big World of Warcraft project, it's going to be like my big thing. And then like I said, there's going to be a lot of different things that get uploaded on this channel just because I'm trying to see what kind of works and what really I enjoy. And who knows, maybe I'll even talk about game development or something. I don't know. I really don't know. So this is kind of just a sort of rambling video. I just kind of want to give you guys an update on the channel and like just kind of give you guys, the respect of like, hey, this is kind of what's been going on. And yes, I haven't uploaded any shorts or any videos in like a weekish or some change. And in all honesty, it's just because Christmas was right around the corner. Me and my partner have been kind of talking a lot more, and I've been kind of busy with a lot of things. I've been playing some games and stuff like that too. So, uh, you know, I just want to say thank you so much for sticking around. If you've stuck around to this mad rambling, I really do appreciate it. Currently, the games that I'm playing are Silent Hill 2 Remastered. Me and my partner are playing Astrobot together. Um, and then finally, Romancing Saga 2, Revenge of the Seven, I believe it's called. And I think I might do a video on Romancing Saga because it's kind of blowing me away a little bit on how good it is. So I might do something on that. But anyway, I just want to thank you guys so much for this year. It has been incredible just seeing and, just being a part of this. I'm not going to stop uploading. I don't want that to be like another dead YouTube channel. My intention is to continue to upload. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys have a wonderful new year. You have a safe new year. And let's start 2026 off with a bang, all right? Anyway, I'm on Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff. And then, most importantly, I just hope you have an amazing day. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.